How to build a self-improving Claude knowledge base. Now, most people use Claude the same way every session. They're going to open up a new conversation. In that new conversation, they're going to ask the general questions that they always do. They're not going to go ahead and feed Claude with any type of decision, and they're not going to feed it with any type of new knowledge base. They provide context from scratch almost every time and close it when they're done. Now, the next session starts with the same blank slate. Everything Claude learned about how you work, what you prefer, the context of your projects, none of it carries forward. A self improving knowledge base changes this architecture entirely. It is a system where your interactions with Claude generate structured knowledge that gets stored, refined, and fed back into future Claude sessions, which makes each session more informed and more efficient than the last. The knowledge base improves over time not through a magical learning process, but through a deliberately designed system where useful patterns, decisions, and context gets captured and organized automatically. Now, this specific tutorial builds that system from scratch. The storage layer, the capture process, the retrieval mechanism, and the feedback loop that makes it self improving. Clarity on what we're building before we build it. A Claude knowledge base in this context is a structured collection of documents that provide persistent context for your Claude sessions. It is not Claude's memory in a technical sense. It is an external library that you load into Claude's context at the start of relevant sessions. Now, the document in the knowledge base might include your communication preferences and writing style. This is the decisions you've made about ongoing projects, frameworks you want Claude to apply to your work, reference information that's specific to your field or business, and templates that you found effective and patterns from past interactions that produced excellent results. The self improving element comes from the feedback loop. So, after each significant Claude session, a process reviews what happened and extracts useful content. New decisions, refined preferences, effective prompts, and adds or updates the relevant knowledge base documents. Over time, the base becomes a comprehensive, maintained record of everything Claude needs to know to work with you effectively from the first message. Now, the knowledge base needs to live inside somewhere accessible, structured, and easy to update. Now, the two best places, in my opinion, for something like this would either be Obsidian, which is a great place, or Notion. These are two great places. It's local first, uses plain markdown files that Claude reads natively. And its folder structure and linking system makes the knowledge base easy to navigate and even maintain. So what you can do is you can create an Obsidian vault specifically for your Claude knowledge base or an Notion note section. Okay. Inside of it, create a top level folder structure that reflects the categories of knowledge that you're capturing, a practical starting structure, a core folder for your fundamental preferences and working style, a projects folder with one file per active project, and a frameworks folder. Alternatively, if you prefer a cloud-based option, as I said, Notion is going to do wonders. Its database structure makes querying and filtering the knowledge base easier, and the web access means it's available from literally any device. Now, the trade-off is that pasting Notion content into Claude requires more manual work than a local file-based system. So start the knowledge base with a set of core documents that capture the foundational context Claude needs to work with you effectively. These documents don't need to be comprehensive on day one, they get refined over time. So start with the minimum viable content and add them as you identify what is missing. So, first of all, you're going to go ahead and start writing a document that describes how you work and how you want Claude to work with you. Like tone preferences, do you want Claude to be direct and concise or more exploratory and thorough? Format preferences, do you prefer responses or structured lists? Output preferences on do you want Claude to make or do you want Claude to rewrite until it's right or provide drafts for you to edit? So, how you can actually use Claude to efficiently create this as well. So, create me a document that will allow me to build a knowledge base for Claude. I want Claude to act like a, let's say, very experienced and professional software tech person with years of knowledge. I want the tone to be direct and understanding. I don't want any fluff, straight to the point. I want it to give me the best and shortest codes possible and explain those codes to me as well. Okay. So once we do that, you're going to see that it will go ahead and start creating a document for you. Okay. You're essentially building a full knowledge base, or even you could say an agent that is going to work accordingly to what you want. And as you can see, it says, I'll create a markdown knowledge base document so you can reuse as a system prompt. Now, the knowledge base only improves if there is a reliable process for capturing what's worth keeping from each session. Now, the capture process can be quite manual, semi-automated, or fully automated. Now, look at this. This is our knowledge base right here. What you can do is you can actually go ahead and download it for yourself. Okay. You can also work with it on your Google Drive, or you can click on download and open, and it will be downloaded onto your PC. Okay. You can also open it in your Microsoft Visual Code if you want to, but we're pretty much good to go from there. Now, it's only going to improve if there is a reliable process for capturing what's worth keeping from each session. Okay. The manual capture process is the starting point. At the end of any day or a significant Claude session, you're going to spend 5 minutes reviewing the conversations. Ask what decisions were made that should be recorded, what worked well that's worth templating, what did I clarify about my preferences that should update my working style document. Then comes the semi-automated process use. Claude itself you're going to put it onto Claude itself to help with the capture. At the end of a session, paste the key parts of the conversation into a new Claude session and ask, review this convo and identify any new decisions, preferences, or patterns that should be captured in my knowledge base. Format your output as the specific additions to the following documents. Then list the documents at their current content. Now, Claude is actually going to go ahead and extract all the relevant it actually needs. And finally, we come over to the fully automated process, which uses API access to Claude combined with a script that processes conversations over time. So this simple loop and retrieval process works incredibly with Claude, and it is of course your job to create this knowledge base for yourself, okay? Claude will only create the base for you. From there on out, it's on you to work along with it. Keep your documents concise. A knowledge base document that's a 5-page essay is quite less useful than one that's 5 crisp bullet points. Claude reads the entire document, but the most important content should be scannable, both for Claude and for your reviewing. Version your knowledge base using Git or a smaller version control system. Tag documents with the context where they're most relevant, and then go ahead with it. So that is pretty much about it for this video. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. If you enjoyed, please do make sure to drop down a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to be seeing all of you in the next video. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.